All right. So, welcome. I'm Sylvester Vrije. I work at the Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam and I'm the project lead of the How Digital Society Global Citizenship. From Aurora is also included in here. And who are you? Maybe you can tell a little bit about yourself. And jij bent?
My name is Kenzie and I'm from University of Iceland, School of Social Sciences. I'm a PhD researcher in sociology.
All right, nice. And you?
And I'm Ahmed Mugazi from Egypt. I'm a final year PhD student at the University of Iceland.
Right.
Studying geology. So I'm a geologist, but focusing in the past climate change.
My name is Ivano Malavolta. I'm associate professor in software engineering at the Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam.
Yep.
I'm working here since 10 years.
Right. Yep.
So I'm very proud of this.
Yes.
Happy. And I'm also directing an interdisciplinary research institute called Network Institute.
All right. Yes.
Where we try to help researchers and research students in doing research on the digital society.
Ik ben Niels van der Heijden. Ik ben een PhD-student bij het Amsterdam UMC.
Ja.
En ik neem momenteel deel aan de cursus AI voor academie.
Oké, nou heel goed.
Ja.
En wat doe je zo met generatief? Wat voor soort onderzoek heb je?
Mijn onderzoek is eigenlijk heel traditioneel. Ik doe veel statistisch onderzoek naar uitkomstmaten van de intensive care zorg die wij in Nederland hebben.
Oh ja.
Dus dat is heel traditioneel, maar het leek mij vooral heel interessant om te kijken hoe AI daarbij kan helpen. Iedereen is natuurlijk of sceptisch of heel enthousiast over dat soort technologie, maar ik wil eigenlijk voor mezelf zien te kijken wat ik daar mee kan doen.
Ja,
ik heb mijn presentatie mooi.
Ja. Doe je ook met AI code schrijven?
Zeker, ja, heel veel.
Klopt.
Nee, ik zit bij het Amsterdam UMC. We hebben daar
weer afgeschermd.
We hebben een afgeschermde, ik geloof dat GPT-5 is op het moment.
Oké.
Ja. Maar ik moet zeggen, ik vind code schrijven leuk om te doen.
Oh ja, daar moet je van.
Dat is leuk. Dus ik gebruik voor inspiratie, maar
Ja.
heel vibe code, dat doe ik niet zo.
Oké. And so you are the organizer, lecturer within this winter school. So what brought you to the idea to organize this winter school?
So this winter school started out of necessity.
Mm-hmm.
So basically I observed while talking to colleagues and to students, classic coffee machine talks, that many people were using generative AI tools for their own research, but there were no indications about how to use it properly and how to use it considerably. And yeah, we decided to fill this gap here at the university.
And so why did you decide to, have like this winter school and get people from all over the world, also from Aurora universities within your course? Like, was that?
Because we opened the school publicly, so the school was reachable by anybody basically within the world. We even had people that basically came on purpose to attend the school from outside our university. So I'm very proud of this.
Yes.
And we decided to do this because it's simply a general problem that I'm seeing all over the world. So why restricting it only to the few?
Okay, so that's a bit of your background. So what brought you to this course at VU Amsterdam, this winter school?
I'm very interested in learning how to better integrate AI to help with my research. And based on my past experience, I've been doing it a lot to help me with brainstorming and help with the paragraphs. But I want to explore what other ways that I can better use it in a more efficient way.
All right, okay. So that's for yourself, but also maybe for your research. We get into that maybe. What bring you here to motivate this course?
Well, I mean, like anyone in the 25 or 24, like have been introduced to AI, generative AI, like ChatGPT or DeepSeek. Maybe I use it slightly for writing because in the PhD level you are really, into writing papers or like making slides. So you just want to make sure that your text is just grammatically correct or understandable. So I'm not a native speaker, so this is just helping me to giving me ideas about like the writing styles or like how can I rephrase things. And also I'm really interested in writing like grant applications, like proposals. So it's also good for designing. So that's my big interest about joining to this course to get more idea and to also trying to look into like the other like advantage of using AI and how to incorporate it with my research.
Okay, so that's different reasons, also personal reasons for you to grow actually.
Ja.
En wat brengt jou zo bij deze cursus?
Heel eerlijk gezegd had ik heel veel vrije keuze om wat voor cursus ik wilde doen.
Ja.
En ik wilde graag een cursus doen waarbij ik dacht van hier ben ik op lange termijn eens aan. En waar ik ook meega met waar ik de hele wereld mee meegaat. En dat is generative AI op dit moment.
Can you tell me a little bit about the experience you have of your course? How the participants went along with one another, how you designed it. Can you tell a little bit about it?
Yes. So the course is composed of 2 weeks. The first week is more content-oriented with some hands-on sessions to try out what the participants are learning during the week. The second week is more teamwork and project presentations. And this is by design. So we really want to first focus on the contents, learn a bit about the machinery, and then to put it in practice. During the course, I noticed that some participants were actually surprised about the contents of the course and the organization, since they were expecting something more basic, about really how to use the tool and how to use, really just on the basics of generative AI. But our aim is actually much deeper. So we want people really to understand how generative AI works, so that then later, even when you will be using a completely different tool, the principles remain the same, and you know how to make the best out of the tool that you have at your hand.
And so, what was the experience of the course? How do you like the course? Did it live up to your expectations, or was it like deep or really wide? Can you tell a little bit about it?
Yes, so far I feel it's been amazing.
All right.
Yes, in the beginning I didn't expect that our group of class would be so diverse.
Okay.
I thought there would be all PhD students, but actually not. Different scholars, professors, students from different disciplines, and this provides us a great opportunity to collaborate with each other to make some interdisciplinary research that we never imagined before.
All right, that's nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the counseling and discussion section is really fruitful so far.
All right.
Yes, the topics guide to different ways, and I could really get the knowledge from the pioneering AI section.
All right, that's really great. And I thought you do the same. You work on the same topic. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are teammates. Yeah.
Oh, you were teammates.
Yeah.
So you already had the connection, and then also the connection with the others.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Well, for me, yeah, I mean, I can relate to here as well. Like, I didn't expect that much diverse group that I might meet here at the course, but all of us, we are here, like, we having kind of a common background, which is the academia or the academic side, but we are from different fields. That's also opens door for collaboration, because every one of us is just like under a bubble, like a vacuum. So we just look into our small like world. But when we meet here and we have been introduced to this tool, so then everyone has an idea. Everyone is talking about his project or her project. So then, you get thoughts. So, like, for example, like, I'm a guy who is digging into the soil, into the dirt, and trying to get like climatic information or signals from the past. Yeah. Past means like we don't have a record about the climate far from like 150 in the weather station, Yeah. So then this is something like really in the geological record. So we really like care about like what is behind the climate change and the catastrophe, but we really don't go far like into the psychological side or how this is affecting societies or like how this can, like motivate or encourage people to go from from place to place, like where to live. This is
migration.
This is really far from my scope, but our project is basically combining these psychological or like the immigration thing to the climate perspective. This is something really new, so I wouldn't have been like look into that if I didn't come to the course. So this is really a new avenue for me.
All right, yeah, because it can also be very difficult to talk to people from other disciplines because they have such a different lens. But they manage to get you open up for all these other perspectives too.
Yeah, exactly. And generative AI is good at guessing, good at making possibilities, like giving you ideas. So that's why like that kind of facilitates the way to combine or integrate these type of studies.
Ja, right. Ja, thanks. Ja. Wat is jouw ervaring tot nu toe met de winterschool?
De winterschool is heel intensief van de eerste week. Veel informatie en veel nieuwe mensen leren kennen, wat eigenlijk alleen maar leuk is. En nu de tweede week heb je eigenlijk de kans om voor jezelf aan je eigen onderzoek te werken en dan toe te passen wat je de eerste week hebt geleerd. Dus eigenlijk is het 2 weken gaan heel snel voorbij. Je doet heel veel. Maar je hebt ook wel tijd om stil te staan bij je eigen onderzoek en daar over na te denken. Dat is echt wel leuk.
Ja, leuk inderdaad. Ja, heel goed.
Ja, ik denk dat het voor alle achtergronden nuttig is. Ik heb zelf een data science en computer science achtergrond. Dus generatieve AI is voor mij niet nieuw. Dus ik wist wel ongeveer hoe de structuur achter werkt, waar je voor moet oppassen, et cetera, dat soort dingen. Maar toch, het netwerk en discussie met anderen zorgt er toch voor dat je dingen realiseert die je in je eigen bubbeltje niet zo snel hoort. Dus daar is het heel nuttig voor. En vaak ook in je PhD heb je niet zoveel tijd om over andere dingen na te denken dan wat op dat moment moet gebeuren. En dit geeft wel echt de kans om dus AI, generatieve AI echt mee te nemen in dus je onderzoek waar het eigenlijk natuurlijk niet echt normaal is in statistische onderzoek. Maar het biedt kans wel. Dus ik denk dat voor alle achtergronden dit echt super nuttig is. Dat had ik in eerste instantie niet per se verwacht. Het is veel internationaler dan ik dacht, omdat het binnen school bij de jury, dat zijn misschien veel Nederlandse onderzoekers. Maar veel uit IJsland, Zuid-Korea, komen de mensen, ook allemaal andere nationaliteiten. En heel veel verschillende achtergronden ook. Dus ik ging eigenlijk vanuit mijn eigen achtergrond heel veel in de zorg. Wat we ook vinden, AI speelt veel in de zorg. Maar dat is veel mee. Het is eigenlijk wel leuk om andere meningen te horen en daarmee te praten.
So what is the value for you of conducting this course?
Well, for me, it's first of all, I'm meeting a lot of people and researchers in other areas and in other universities. So for me personally, it's already very enriching. But also, I'm in this course, I'm not let's say the main teacher, or I'm not the teacher actually at all in this course. I'm more the coordinator, and I really like the way in which the various lectures are organizing the individual lectures. And I'm learning also how to, keep people in sync, build a teaching team about the school. And I think this is also good for the individual lecturers because they are typically young researchers, from PhD students to assistant professor. And I think this is a good and safe environment for them to, refine their training in educating other people.
And if you're thinking about, this is the experience of the course, what is the value of the course? What will you take home, or what will you do next? Maybe in terms of networking, or maybe in terms of opportunities for your future?
Yes. Before coming to this course, we in the same university, but we don't know each other. And now we have a common project to work on and bring home and continue working on it. And also, the things that I learned how to use AI and all the different tools, I can implement this to my future research. So this is really helpful.
All right, great. for you something similar or?
Yeah, I mean a bit similar, but also like for me, I'm just a user, but also through the course they gave us some information about the technical background behind training these language models. About the ChatGPT is a language model, large language model. So these kind of technical terms or technical background. And also there is like a new project here at the University of Amsterdam, or like Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam, where they're also like training models. So also even these technical, like really deeply technical backgrounds is something that I had no idea about. So this is really new. And also when you use like AI, like by yourself, you use it randomly, like you try like to write prompts and let's see what it gives you, But here, like we have kind of systematic approach, how like from A to Z, like how to get information, how to testify this, how to, come up with a really like well-designed, well-structured like information or proposal or something.
Right.
So yeah, we get a lot from the course within these sites.
En denk je ook dat je met de deelnemers die je nou hebt ontmoet, dat je daar in de toekomst nog eens tegen zal komen en iets mee kan opbouwen of kennis uitwisselen?
Ik denk dat ik wel graag op de hoogte blijf van wat zij eigenlijk hebben gedaan met dit onderzoek. Een aantal dus gaat natuurlijk toch naar Zuid-Korea, aan de andere kant van de wereld bijna, dus daar zal ik niet zo snel mee zien. Maar ik moet ook zeggen dat ook tijdens een lecture afgelopen vrijdag kwam met 2 mensen in aanraking die dan heel erg mee bezig waren met de digitale ontwikkeling van de mens. En die hebben bijvoorbeeld een aanbod gedaan om naar een summer school te gaan. Die deden bijvoorbeeld aan mensen hier meer over nadenken. Dus ik denk wel dat ook voor mijn netwerk en voor toekomstige contacten het wel echt nuttig is. Ja.
Oh, dat is zeker een mooie bijkomstigheid.
Ja, dat zou heel leuk zijn.
Als je wat lijntjes hebt uitgelegd.
Ja, zeker. Ja.
And I saw you had some experts in your course. I saw someone from Copenhagen Business School, Liana. What was her role in your course?
So her role is as a participant.
Okay.
So she is here to learn how to use generative AI in her work, and I think this is very commendable. So this means that people, even if you're not a student anymore, of course, you still feel the push to know and how to use generative AI properly. Because it's a common problem that everybody has, ranging from teachers, students, professionals, policymakers. So everybody's using generative AI now.
And well, there's like teachers of the course. So Ivano is the head teacher. Did also other experts come in? What did you think of the other experts? What did you learn from them?
Yes. In the first week, every day there was a new lecture focusing on different aspects of AI. And the one that I was really impressed about was the one on the ethics.
Right.
Yeah. So the lecturer gave a lot of questions for us to reflect on. What is correct, what is not,
Exactly.
and deep conversations about those and a lot of debates too. And that was really thought-provoking.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, I mean the same here because the first week was really a bit intense in terms of lectures. But there was a hands-on session, so you can also apply this knowledge. What I was impressed about is how they connect the large model or the large language model with the coding. They actually get something that, everyone is not everyone, but in the research, in the academia, like using like programming for getting some outputs for your data, like creating some charts and graphs and doing some statistical analysis. This is something that, so you need a code to run through this program, like even if you don't have a solid background in programming, but you ask ChatGPT or AI, generative AI to give you useful codes. But here, we get also some tips, some useful procedure to really get something really useful out of it and make sure that the code is valid and accurate. So this is really like something I like the most.
All right, great.
Kun je al vertellen over de mensen die de cursus organiseren of de experts die je gesproken hebt? Wil je daar nog iets over zeggen?
Ja, je merkt wel dat zij veel kennis hebben van onderzoek doen naar generatieve AI. Het zijn vooral wetenschappers wel. Dus het is iets wat ik zelf fijn had gevonden als misschien iets meer uit het werkveld was. Want dat is natuurlijk ook heeft een heel grote invloed. Ja. Bijna alle AI wordt momenteel gemaakt in het bedrijfsleven. En daar worden ook beslissingen genomen. En dat is ook waar de toekomst op gebaseerd zal zijn. Dus dat had ik interessant gevonden om daar ook dat perspectief te horen. Maar je meestal in de wetenschappelijke wereld dat er veel kennis aanwezig is. En dat hebben we in deze cursus ook al gehoord.
And I saw that you have the students work on their own projects, but also working with students, etc. Is this a deliberate design decision you made about this course?
Yes. So this is basically coming from my, let's say, education in software engineering and computer science in general. And typically in these disciplines, you learn the theory, but also you learn a lot by doing. So typically in computer science with projects where you work on for developing a specific system, for example, or applying specific techniques. And I'm a strong believer that really if you stumble on problems and you solve them yourself, then that's the time where you're learning for real.
What was the most striking or most creative kind of idea that the students worked on in the course? I saw a few different topics coming by that maybe you said, that was really interesting.
It's a good question. So first of all, we have projects really from all kinds of disciplines, from neuroscience to organizational science to medicine to social sciences. So this is really already a lot.
Yeah, it's broad.
I like the project that we were actually discussing today. And there is a group of students that is planning to interview people in different organizations and companies to analyze and to see what is the perceived risk that they have about the usage of generative AI.
Perceived risk, right? Yeah,
the risk. And I'm pretty sure that the first outcome of this study will be that people are not aware of all the risks of generative AI. And maybe risks, but also opportunities. Because I also noticed that sometimes also the big advantages of using generative AI are not fully explored yet.
Yeah.
So it's plus and minus.
Can go both ways.
Yeah,
right.
En wat zijn praktische skills die je hebt geleerd? Of wist je meestal dat je bent computer science?
Ja, ik denk dat voor mij, ik heb een aantal praktische skills geleerd. Bijvoorbeeld een aantal tools die ik nog niet kende. Of een aantal methoden die je kan gebruiken als je AI in je coderen of in je onderzoeksvraag wil zo werken. Dus daar heb ik wel praktisch dingen geleerd. Ik denk over andere mensen die nog geen ervaring hadden met coderen, dat ze heel goed en indruk hebben gegeven van wat er allemaal mogelijk is met generatieve AI. En waar je ook vooral moet oppassen. Want je herhalen, je moet blijven controleren, maar je kan dus wel veel makkelijker code schrijven, zeker. Dus dat is wel iets waar je ook hands-on ervaring mee hebt gehad. Ja.
Wat voor soort onderwerpen hebben de andere cursussen?
Ja, het verschilt echt tot beleidsanalyse. Iemand doet onderzoek over geografisch onderzoek. Het is heel uiteenlopend. Dus dat is, je merkt ook dat mensen echt voor hun eigen onderzoek graag deze AI willen gebruiken. En die denken dat ze een ander idee ook om het in te zetten.
Ja. Oké, dus dat brengt in die zin wel ook je eigen idee misschien over wat je kan doen met het onderwerp of met je onderzoek.
Ja, zeker. En iedereen heeft er een andere mening door. Dus sommigen zijn enthousiast, sommigen sceptisch. Dus dat is ook wel fijn om te horen. Want iedereen heeft natuurlijk in een eigen veld heb je dan een andere aanraking mee. Bijvoorbeeld iemand die in het onderwijs werkt, die kijkt er veel anders tegenaan, want die heeft weer een keus. Leerlingen of studenten zijn al mee bezig. Ja.
So, we finish our little interview here. Dankjewel voor dit gesprek. I wish you good luck with the rest of the course and future of course.
Yeah, thank you.